One of the president's first actions when he took office in January was to freeze refugee programs. Margaret Brennan tells us those left in limbo by that executive order include about 40,000 Afghans.
Some of them worked with the U.S. military and now face retribution from the Taliban. The Trump administration may soon decide their fate.
In the chaos of the American exit from Afghanistan in 2021, Tamim Satari was separated from his wife and newborn baby. A captain in the Afghan army who worked with U.S. forces, Satari was evacuated to New Jersey. His wife and child escaped to Pakistan, where she was too afraid to show her face on camera. For 3 years, Satari lobbied the U.S. government to bring them over.
I left behind them, and they are in a bad situation. I keeping trying and struggle to reunification my family.
In January, the family finally reunited. Their baby, now a little boy. Since then, scenes like these have virtually stopped because President Trump signed an executive order suspending the refugee program, and his administration froze financial support for the more than 40,000 Afghans in the pipeline, already approved to leave Afghanistan. Veteran Sean Van Diver coordinated with the State Department to help Satari's family.
The fact is that these commitments were made to these folks, and now it's becoming some sort of political football, which it just shouldn't be.
So Tamim told us if he didn't leave Afghanistan, the Taliban would have killed him.
That's absolutely true.
How do you know that?
Because we've seen people be hunted down and killed. These people are in danger because of us.
The Trump administration says it is trying to prevent terrorists from entering the country.
You want to vet them again? Go ahead, but they've already been vetted. Probably the most thorough vetting in American history. These are not the terrorists. These are the ones who fought the terrorists alongside our military.
Republican Congressman Mike McCall of Texas voted for the program that resettles Afghan wartime allies.
This goes to the core of who we are as Americans, for God's sakes, and our allies and our word. If our word means nothing, then who is going to trust us in the future?
And should it be on the American taxpayers to help pay for things like the plane tickets to get there?
We spend a lot of money on a bunch of dumb things, but this is not one of them.
Margaret, I want to pick up on what Congressman McCall said about the vetting. Can you tell us a little more about this kind of vetting, what the vetting process is like?
Well, John, vetting and scrutiny of these Afghans who worked in sensitive projects with the U.S. military has long been a priority. Add on top of that the fact that refugees undergo 18 to 24 months worth of background checks. These particular group of refugees undergo a tremendous amount more of the scrutiny than you would see, for example, for a migrant who showed up at the southern border and just tried to claim asylum. They do not go through these standards.